So we're gonna continue doing the round over on these horns now that the neck is set in place. Get that all finished up, sand off all my pencil marks, and hopefully we're gonna see if we can glue this eagle on today. I haven't decided if that's gonna happen yet or not, but we'll see. I gotta figure out some clamping ideas on this. I don't have any clamps long enough to go across here. So what I may have to do is find me some boards I can go from one end to the other and clamp it down this way. So that'll take a little bit of figuring out to do.
Well, all right, here we go. This is a test fit. It's a dry test fit. And in the dry test, everything looks really good. As you'll find out here in a little bit, sometimes the dry test goes well, and when you go to glue it up, nothing works right. And once again, I'm not going to use that Melanair LM2 to do my recordings. In the shop, it was really bad. It was all over the place. The volume was increasing and dropping, and then then it was all the background noise, and it's not supposed to do that. And I checked the microphone again. It is set on that AI mode where it's supposed to help filter out all the background noise. And in the shop, it's just not copacetic. Could be all right, like if you're in a closed environment, like in the house or something. But I'm not happy with them, so I'm not going to use them no more. But anyway, enough of that. So here, I'm getting ready to do the glue up on this. Getting ready to spread some glue on the back of that eagle. The glue I use is the Tight Bond regular, I think that's what it's called, Tight Bond regular. And I find it's a good all-around wood glue. I know some of you are into the Tight Bond 2s and 3s and other types of glues like that. And I don't understand why so many think they got to waterproof everything they do. The trouble with using those glues is if you have to do any repairs or anything, it's very difficult. So I use the Tight Bond regular formulated stuff, yellow glue, wood glue. And again, all I'm going to do is spread some glue around here. Here I am applying the glue, the Tight Bond glue. I was going to soak the eagle in water and decided against it. I figured that there'd be enough moisture going into it from the glue itself that I shouldn't have to put a lot of moisture on it. And I just use my fingers and spread it around. Alright, here I am placing it. What I'm trying to do is find the center of the guitar itself. Get it as close to center as I can and hope that it stays there after I glue it up. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just moving it around, trying to get it in center as best I can. And these are my wooden boards that I had dry tested it with. I'll start off by clamping it with those. Alright, I didn't realize that some of this is a little bit off camera, and that's the pitfalls of trying to do stuff on my own. As you can see on the bill of my cap, that's where I had that microphone hooked up to it. So what's happened here is I placed them boards on there, and it's not clamping the eagle down the way it was when I dry tested it. So I have to rethink what I have to do here. The thing is, the Titebond glue doesn't dry all that quick, but you still have to move along at a rapid pace to get things clamped up in a reasonable time frame. I did get some squeeze out, but right in the center up by the head, it wasn't clamping all the way down to the body. This is why I'll change directions here in a little while. You'll see what I mean here in a minute. Alright, what I tried to do was add a piece of wood into this, and it still didn't work. Like I said, a lot of things are trial and error. You just gotta keep moving along and trying things and see if you can get it to work the way you want it to work out. Will it be worth the hassle after all this? Yeah, I think so. Let's see, as you can see here, my clamps just aren't deep enough. I wish I had some other clamps. I think next time I go to Harbor Freight, I'm going to look for clamps that are a little bit, have a deeper throat on them, so I don't have to try and figure things out like this. So what I ending up doing here is I'll end up taking all this off and clamping it a different way. By the time I clamp up, everything is fairly getting tacky. So I don't think I have to worry about the eagle moving around. I hope it didn't move. If it did, I hope it didn't move a lot. So we'll find out once I take the clamps off. What will I do if it is? Well, what else can I do? I'll put some heat on it, pop it off there, and do it again. So that's hopefully I don't have to do that. So I'll bring you back in just a moment. Well, alright, here we go. I got them clamped, got the eagle clamped on. I had to stop using that Millionaire LM2 microphone system. It's just not clean enough. It was picking up a lot of noise, even though I had it on AI, the noise filtering on it. So I'm done with them. I'm not going to use it no more. I'm going to go back to my old system. Right now I'm using a microphone that's hooked up to my computer to do this dub over. It's kind of late to try to redo what I had on here. But as you can see, I got the eagle clamped on. I had to resort to this kind of clamping. I'm only hoping that the eagle glued on the way I'm hoping it's glued on. If I have some places that are still lifted a little bit, then I can mix up some wood putty stuff and fill all those gaps in, and then just scrape away what I don't need. It should be fine. What will happen now, this will dry up for a few hours, and I'll go back out and unclamp it. Later on today, I hope to get Roger's project out in the shop. Here is some hardwood wood hardener from Minwax that I use. I highly recommend this stuff. I like it, especially in guitar work. It really hardens up the wood. It penetrates down deep. And I did have a guy reach out to me and tell me I could make a wood hardener out of that Minwax tung oil finish by mixing it with some lacquer thinner. I haven't tried that yet, but I'm going to at some point in my life. But right now I've got this on hand. I get it off of Amazon, and that's what we're going to use on this once this eagle is dried. What I did previously to this eagle, I did sand the body down some more. I finished the roundovers on it, and I worked on the heel some more. And it's pretty well finalized now. So once this eagle's done, I can do my final sanding and get it ready to put that hardener on there, and we'll see how that works out. I'll be coming back in here in just a moment to remove the clamps and show you what the eagle looks like. Again, I've had to do this dub over, trying to make this video have a little bit better sound quality to it, and so I'm using my microphone that I have hooked into my computer right at the moment. And I hope everything comes out all right, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you do, like and subscribe. In other words, give me a thumbs up. Alright, I'll talk to you in a little while.
Alright, here we are. We're going to do this unclamping. I'm back on my old microphone system. Let's see how this works. I apologize for the video quality, the sound quality of this video, but that's beyond my control almost. And doing the best I can with what I got. Alright, looks like it did glue up pretty good. I may not have to use any wood fillers. We'll see. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, it looks like it did pretty good. It's not gappy like I thought, expecting it to be. Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap here. So I'm going to fill that in with some wood filler. Is that showing on there? Well, kind of got ourselves trapped in around here. We gotta I gotta reorganize the shop some. But right up in here, see, it's gapped out on me here. So we'll fill that in with some wood filler. Huh? I think the bottom's fine. Yeah, I think so. That's the only spot. So it came out better than hoped. And so that's what I'll do on the next video. I'll be mixing up some wood filler for this. I'll probably off camera go ahead and scrape some of this glue off of here. that's around the wings up in here while it's still kind of fresh. I'll have to probably look for some other ways of scraping that out of there. Well, this is working fine right now. My wife asked about an X-Acto knife. Yes, I could use an X-Acto knife. But you know us guys, we're stubborn. My wife says no comment. I don't know how much of her voice you'll hear because she's not mic'd there at the moment. But again, I apologize for the sound quality of this video. It is obvious that millionaire is not meant for the shop outside, and at least it's not working for me. I did check it. It is on the supposed to be on the noise reduction of it. Anyway, I'll finish doing this off camera. You don't need to watch me do this, but let me do this here and I'll show you up close what it looks like. It looks like I got everything fairly centered on it. Didn't look like it moved too much. But anyway, that's what you do, just go around it and scrape all that glue off. I do have other devices I can use for this, other tools. This was just sitting here on the table. I just wanted to see if it would clean up. That's all you do, is go around it and pick at it and get it off of there. And it cleans right up. So, alright y'all, that's what it looks like with the eagle glued on. And we'll be talking at you. Bye now.